right, everybody. We are leaving. We're headed back to Bama. This is the convoy.
With a piece in my hand and bloodshot eyes, I walked to the water for a last goodbye. He begged so much, it clouded my mind. One thing's clear, the man's gotta die. Might makes right, so he said, when he held all the keys over our head. I lived in that grip, but now he'll learn at the end with the tables turned. Lord, forgive me.
Everybody, we are packed up and headed to Bama. All right, guys, so we have gotten off the interstate a little early, and we have decided to find our way to a good campsite, and this is where we're at right now. We've got a couple miles before we're allowed to camp, but I just wanted to kind of show y'all the area and what we're dealing with. Looks pretty spectacular. I do believe we're going to have an awesome night and a good sunrise. All right, everybody, so we're going to change gears here on the video today, and I'm going to let my mother do a lot of the narrating for you, so here we go.
It was my first experience at dispersed camping. We stayed at a little camp in Arizona. It was way out in the boonies, and I was scared. But of course, Kevin kept telling me to stop whining. I'm the mother, but he acts like he's in charge of everything. Well, we go down this dirt road, and it's just all crevices and vehicles coming in our direction, and I was scared. But it ended up, we found a place to camp, and we built a fire, and we had some food that night. Well, I find out that the only way we can use the bathroom is to use this toilet that has got one bag for the whole time that we're there, and everyone had to use it. Well, guess who got to empty the bag? This made my day. Kevin. He got to empty the bag. So we left the next morning, and actually it was one of the better nights of the camping.
And it's the camp kitty. The ever elusive meow meow.
Important. I'm gonna take a chance, Bill, here and there. I'll take a double dose.
What'd you say?
I said, you are in for it.
What are you talking about? What does that mean?
Him.
What about him?
Nothing.
You'll find out. My gallbladder is not functioning.
So this is me experimenting with my camera with taking pictures at night. Let me know what you think of them. It's really hard to get this dialed in just right because of the amount of time it takes to actually take one picture, but I'm really working on trying to nail it down. This was in pitch darkness, by the way. So let me know what you think. Mike, how things going this morning?
Oh, going good. A bit on the chilly side.
A little on the chilly side?
You and your parka and me in my short sleeves. I'm sure you're doing good.
I offered to get you one.
I missed that offer. Did you offer?
Maybe.
No worries. I've got coffee on. I've got sausage and hot dogs going. Cook some eggs and toast. There's warmth by the stoves.
Yes.
Somewhere.
This is camp for the night. We got a pretty good spot. There's the bean. Let's go visit the residents of the bean right now because they were not sleeping in there last night because I slept in there. But me and Michael did. Can I open? How are y'all?
Cold. It got cold back in here.
In here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you're blocking off the heat right now.
Oh, well, because you opening the door.
The thing back there has to have some breathing room so it can get heat out. All right.
Well, we finally pack up and we're leaving to get back on the road, and boy am I ever glad to get out of that place, even though it ended up being a good night. We're now on our way to the Grand Canyon. So here's where the road meets the asphalt. Well, we're in Arizona and we're heading to the Grand Canyon. I have really looked forward to this being the best part of my trip. And when we get there, it is the most spectacular thing I've ever seen. One of God's greatest creations. There's no words to describe it. It's probably the best part of the trip altogether. We saw things that we will never see again. We did things that we will never do again. And I just totally enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed the fact that I got to take my parents on this trip. It was an experience that they'll not soon forget, and I'm so glad that me and my brother got to be a part of this. We had a great time and wouldn't trade anything for it in the world. I might have given my mom a hard time at times, but it was still just the most amazing trip. You see that squirrel right there? It was actually drinking the Mountain Dew. It was so cool. My brother even got so close that he could touch it just about. He might have actually touched it. I don't think I got a picture of it, but it was so awesome. But I'm just so glad that I got to spend this time with my parents and my brother. It was really an awesome trip.
Wow, to actually have been able to walk out into the that was something. Of course, Michael was in charge of me, and Kevin was in charge of Dad to make sure that we didn't do any kind of slips or anything. But this was spectacular. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
So, come to the Grand Canyon, and I find somebody from Alabama in a power wagon. This is exactly what Ashley is actually wanting, is to start with the power wagon. And here he is right here. Tell us your name.
Drew Jackson.
Drew Jackson. Where are you from, Drew?
We're from Birmingham, Alabama.
Do you mind?
Now go for it.
Anyway, say hello.
Say hey.
Everybody like to say hey?
Hey! So y'all are from Birmingham, Alabama, huh?
Right.
That's about 60 miles from where I'm from, actually. So let me, I'm gonna walk right over here. All right, yeah, get with the family. And tell us what you got planned for this week.
So for the next few days, plans to head down to the Sedona, Flagstaff area and just kind of explore that area for a while. We've been really just kind of central northern Arizona focused trip.
Right.
Crossing all the way from Birmingham out here, gonna head south and then move back across back to Alabama.
Awesome.
10-day trip.
10-day trip. I hear you.
A lot of miles in 10 days.
So we're actually coming from San Diego, and we're going to be heading back to Alabama ourselves. We're going to go to Paladura Canyon.
Yep, we can stop by there.
Yeah, we're going. So I've been there once. My parents haven't, so I'm going to take them there. And then we're going to go to Hot Springs, Arkansas, and then we're going to work our way back in because we're going to hit some trails in Hot Springs.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But awesome. Well, it's good to see fellow people from Alabama, fellow Alabamians, and always a pleasure. And we'll let y'all get back to y'all's trip.
All right.
We stopped at a place called Cameron Trading Post, and we got Navajo tacos. They were amazing, and we had pull-apart bread. Wow.
All right, everybody. I am here at a cheese Indian store. Give you kind of a look around. We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, Arizona. There's cheese over there. And so anyway, we are stopped here getting some souvenirs and kind of just chilling out for a minute. We're not getting in a big hurry. We're just trying to have a good time and make our way back to Alabama. And that's what we're doing. And here comes my brother with his fry bread.
Fry bread with cheese.
Look at there, yeah.
Hand tossed fresh meat.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, might have to do that.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Here we are. We are about to make our way into Oklahoma. There's the two rigs. We are in the great state of Texas right now, and we are making our way along I-40 to Oklahoma. We're going to hit the Western Museum, some kind of country Western museum in Oklahoma City, and then we will be headed south, east towards Alabama.
Hey, did you tell them that you got stuck in the bathroom and had to break the latch to get out after being stuck in there for 10 or 15 more extra minutes?
No, I was not going to mention that, but thank you. Thank you for doing that. So now you are fully informed of my bathroom incident.
Last night we stayed at the Meteor Crater RV Park. It was a nice place. Now today we're headed to the Cadillac Ranch to paint on some cars. I'm really looking forward to that. I've heard a lot about it. So here we go.
Man, at all the birds. There are a lot of birds here. Oklahoma always has the coolest rest areas. We're at the Route 66 Museum in Clinton, Oklahoma, which is actually the biggest Route 66 museum there is along the route. That is an old road grader, and that is an old Colonel Sanders. Say hello, Colonel Sanders. So guys, y'all want to know where we get our roots in overlanding? It is from this guy right here. This is an original overlanding rig. Got the rooftop rack. Yeah. Rooftop rack there for hauling all his cargo. Everything you need along the side. Lanterns, spare tires, got chains for the wheels. Look here in the back. I do believe that is sleeping area in the back there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That is a milk jug. Yeah. They are ready for anything. You got the cornflakes. Can't go nowhere without the cornflakes. First generation overlanders. So, everybody, a lot of people probably wonder how I got the name GrayLine, how we got the name GrayLine Overland, and it's been in my head for a long time. But me and Ashley actually traveled this route a long time, long before we ever actually started GrayLine Overland on motorcycle. But that is what really sealed the deal for me. When I came in here, I saw that, I knew it was time to do something different. The Colonel is making a call. So Route 66 really made the economy boom along the route. I mean, cafes, diners, filling stations, you name it, everything popped up. And during the Dust Bowl, everybody started making their exodus to California, and this road was instrumental in that because it ends in the Santa Monica Pier. Oh, you're good. There's another first gen Overlander right there, the hippie wagon. And then my personal favorite, the classic Rambler wagon. I will own one of these one day. To me, that is just the epitome of cool.
We're now at the Country and Western Museum. This is what I picked out after Kevin griped at me forever and ever because I couldn't work an app that he wanted me to work. We're now looking at Annie Oakley. When I was a kid, she was one of my heroes. She was a sure shot. I don't remember a lot about her, but this brings back quite a few memories.
The Country and Western Museum was my dad's favorite part. It was actually really awesome. I really enjoyed it too. There was all kind of awesome history there. Talked about the Mississippian people, and then you transitioned into the Country and Western side. And my brother, this was his favorite part over here. He liked the picture of the cook back there. And he always said he feels like a modern day cookie, because he likes to do all the cooking and stuff like that, if y'all know anything about that. But yeah, it was pretty awesome. My dad spent a lot of time here. If we had had more time, but they were closing, and we had like an hour or so before they closed, so we didn't get to spend as much time in there as we'd like, but it was really awesome, and my dad would have loved to stay in there for quite a few hours.
Well, I have to say that John Wayne was one of my favorite Western stars. There was so much to see about him. Between me and Robbie, we enjoyed this part a whole lot. They sat in and watched movies for about 15 minutes and missed a lot of the time that we could have had walking around and seeing things that we didn't get to see. I just want to say, this has been one of the best, most unusual trips I have ever taken. I got out of my comfort zone a lot. The only way it would have been better is if my baby girl Wendy could have been with us. But it was fantastic.
So, little tip, trick, whatever, recycling type deal. So everybody has toilet paper rolls. Everybody has dryer lint. So you take a toilet paper roll, you pack it full of dryer lint, and most of us burn scented candles or something like that in the house, or those little wax warmers. So when you get tired of your scent and you're ready to change scents, you take the wax, you stuff the dryer lint down inside the toilet paper holder, and then you take that wax and you seal the end up. Pour the wax over each end. This makes a fire starter that will burn for about 15 minutes, and it will burn hot, and it will start any fire.
All right.
There's your tip for the evening.
Thank you, sir. Colonel Sanders has just given his tip for the night.
We store those in a coffee can, plastic coffee can with a lid to keep them good and dry, and you're good to go.
Thank you, Colonel Sanders. I am man. I have made fire. Well, Chef, Colonel, Colonel Cookie, how's the breakfast?
Breakfast is good.
All right.
Got a big surprise this morning.
Yeah, what was that?
Mom cooking up a storm this morning when we got up.
Awesome, awesome. Took some of the load off of you, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wait a minute.
Good deal.
And Dad too.
With Pop as her backup, there for moral support.
He was
I was turning the stuff on the fry.
good.
Yeah.
She's excited to be going home. I had a great night and a good breakfast.
I think we're all ready to be home. It's been fun. It's time to get these vehicles unloaded, that's for sure. After this, we made a straight line for the house, and we went all the way through Arkansas on into Tennessee, and then made a straight line straight for good old Sweet Home Alabama. Till next time, I hope to see you on the trail.